There's a corpse in the trunk of my car. The officer smelled alcohol on me and told me to get out of the vehicle. I told him I was a cop. It was my mother's funeral today. I'd had one drink as an exception, and I asked him to let me go. On the way to the funeral, I accidentally hit someone with my car. I jumped out to check and found the man already lifeless. That's when I saw a patrol car coming toward me. I shoved the body into the trunk and drove straight to my mother's viewing. A traffic cop noticed something off. I forced myself to stay calm. Played the sympathy card, but they wouldn't fall for it. They insisted on checking my ID. I gave them my badge number. Then, suddenly, the trunk popped open. I rushed back to shut it, and a few officers lunged to restrain me. Luckily, at that moment, they verified my identity. We finally made it to the funeral home, but a narcotics unit showed up right away. They suspected I was tied to drug deals and started rifling through my things. They didn't find anything, and I dodged that bullet. The funeral home was about to close, so I hurried to see my mother's last rites. While they were sealing the casket, a coworker texted, "The narcotics team forgot to search my car, and were about to turn back." Panic set in. I shoved the body into an air duct, tied one end of a rope around it, and the other end to a doll, and grabbed a few balloons to bring into the mortuary. Using the excuse of sitting with my mother, I got the security guard to step away. Once he left, I used the balloons to block the camera, pushed the casket into a corner, stood on it, and used the remote to make the doll pull the rope toward the exit. When someone grabbed the doll, I hauled with everything I had, dragged the body into the prep room, stuffed it into my mother's coffin, and quickly resealed it. Then, unexpectedly, the phone inside the coffin started ringing. I clung to the casket, praying the ringing would stop. Fortunately, the ringtone cut off. 1 second before the guard pushed the door open. When I walked out of the prep room, I finally let out a long breath.